Hello everybody, my name is Kevin. Today I will be showing you guys three objects that represents me, and I will also be giving you guys my story behind each object I have here. So without further ado, let's get into it. Before I go into depth of what each object means to me, I will first give you guys a quick skim over each object. So, starting with number one, here we have a Pokemon card. Number two, we have a green orb bracelet. And number three, we have a martial art belt called Jiu-Jitsu. This is a Jiu-Jitsu belt. And this is a white belt. This is the first belt you start off with. Let's get into each item and what they mean to me. So the first thing we have here is a Pokemon card. It's pretty shiny, and here's the back. It's a little bit beat up. This is a Mega Gengar Pokemon card, and it's extremely rare. Out of one of these cards, you would probably have to open about 300 packs. So it's pretty rare. The reason why I have this in my top 3 artifacts is because growing up, Pokemon was a huge part of my life, and I remember the day I got it, I was super happy. And to this day, I haven't recreate anything to give me back that happiness that I gotten when I pulled this card out of the package. Growing up, all I did was I was surrounded by Pokemon. Whether it was the anime, I watched Pokemon. Whether it was Nintendo 3DS, I played Pokemon. And when it was trading Pokemon cards with my friends, Pokemon was always around me and was always there. So it was just a huge part of my life that, will always stick with me. Most people see Pokemon as a franchise, but I see it as my childhood. Number 2, we have this green bracelet here. This green bracelet was given to my grandfather by his dad, so it was passed on for a long time. And the reason why this means so much to me is because my grandfather really gave me really good advice when I needed it. Sometimes when I was a little bit ungrateful, sometimes he would tell me stories of how he was in the military. He was a Vietnam sergeant back in the Vietnam War when he was fighting for the South. Unfortunately, the South did lose to the communists, and he was forced to immigrate, him and his wife, aka my grandma, and their child over to the U.S. where I was eventually born. This gave me stories of how he was tortured, how he had to actually kill people, and just really tough times he went through. And with this being said, this is something that is not only to remind me to be grateful for what I have, but it also reminds me of my family's ancestry, that we went through a lot of blood and hardship to have what we have today. And I feel like more people in this world, especially in the US, should be grateful for the opportunity they have and the basic necessities that some people across the world don't have, such as hot water, food, even a toothbrush. People overlook that as well. People don't have basic hygiene across the world, and we should be grateful for what we have today. That's talking to every Gen Z. Even millennials can get ungrateful sometimes. And the last one is a Jiu-Jitsu belt. This is a white belt. This is the first belt you ever get when you join Jiu-Jitsu. I have another belt in my car. It's still a white belt, but it has about 2 other stripes of black. And I've been doing it for about a year now. The reason why it's on here is because growing up I was quite insecure as a kid. I was never the most confident. Even till a couple years ago, I wasn't that confident either. It was just that once I started doing Jiu-Jitsu, I started being more confident in who I was. Rightfully so, because learning a martial art will give you confidence. Learning how to defend yourself will also give you confidence. But yeah, I felt better of who I am as a person, accepted myself better, and I feel like it was thanks to this Jiu-Jitsu. So that's it for all I have. I'm curious to see what you guys bring to the table. Maybe you guys have something similar to me, and maybe we can, be friends. Anyways, peace out, guys. Thank you.